Hey, party people. Ooh, I'm shiny. Forgive the hot messness, but so in my last video you probably heard that I am doing Mount Whitney at the end of this month. It's April, so from May 1st to May 3rd, I say at the end of this month, April, because we're actually spending the night at the Whitney portal on April 30th. So technically April 30th to May 3rd. I'm going to be summiting Mount Whitney, and I have zero elevation training at this point. I've probably done some athletic stuff at elevation. I was in Denver a couple years ago. Funny enough, around this time of the year, playing roller derby with the LA Riots, which is the national team for the LA Derby Dolls. And but it's been a couple years since I've done anything at elevation, and I realized that I had some prep a couple years ago for those games, and it helped a little bit. And I'm gonna be vlogging kind of my preparatory work for Mount Whitney. So this is going to be the first vlog in that series of my prep and training for that trip. First things first, elevation training. Your body suffers some pretty gnarly effects at elevation if you have not acclimated yourself and you're doing anything athletic or strenuous on your body. The oxygen is thinner at higher elevation, and so your body tends to have to work that much harder to do the regular activities, one, and two, when you're doing more strenuous activities, now you're really putting your body through some work. There are some permanent effects from really high elevation. If you're not careful, your lung capacity can be permanently affected if you're not careful. I just said that. But we don't want that to happen. So right now I am at Whole Foods near my house, and I'm gonna be shopping for some supplements that are going to help increase oxygen efficiency, capacity, even red blood cells, and branched chain amino acids for recovery and muscle strength. So yeah, I'm going to be going over that in this vlog a little bit. I'm still doing my research. I am not an expert yet, but this whole process is going to be a fun and exciting process. So yeah, tomorrow is Saturday, April 7th, and I will be attempting to do the first leg, the steepest leg of Mount Baldy. And it's one of the six pack of peaks that was kind of given the name from a guy, I forget his name, who was training for the John Muir Trail. And so he created a list of the 6 highest peaks within 2 hours of Los Angeles. On that list, from 1 to 6, you're going from lowest elevation on number 1, 6 being the highest, and then prepping for John Muir Trail. And Mount Baldy falls somewhere right in the middle of that list. I'm attempting Baldy cold, completely cold, just to establish a baseline. And I'm only now, Friday, having some time to finally go and pick up some good supplements to help me kind of build up and boost my elevation training, which I'm going to be doing for this entire month. So you're going to come with me, we're going to learn a lot together, and we're going to watch me suffer, because in general, this is probably going to be a real sufferfest that I signed up for. But I'm excited for the challenge, and yeah, let's go get some supplements. Good morning, guys. It is Saturday, and I'm about to go do some dog training over at Griffith, and then head over to Mount Baldy with some friends for that first hike to set a baseline. I'm exhausted, but I've talked to my friends and we're kind of all exhausted, so at least we're kind of all at the same level. Hopefully it won't be too crazy today, but I wanted to quickly show you the supplements that I did get yesterday.
from Whole Foods. Mostly it's this supplement called chloroxygen. I got two versions of it. I got the liquid capsules, and I also got the chloroxygen chlorophyll concentrate. So basically what these both do is they build red blood cells, and the more red blood cells that you have, the more oxygenation capacity of your blood, essentially. Builds red blood cells, increases oxygen, number one seller. This wasn't too expensive. The liquid capsules from Whole Foods, I believe it was like $15. The concentrate, a little more, like 30, double the price, because essentially you are getting like double the amount of chlorophyll. And the concept is that chlorophyll is what plants use to circulate oxygen. It's how they synthesize energy from the sun and the nutrients from the soil and create oxygen. So I'm just going to read the back of it. Chloroxygen, chlorophyll concentrate, increases the amount of oxygen available to cells. It supports the production of red blood cells and its blood oxygen carrying capacity. It boosts energy levels. Chloroxygen is helpful for individuals traveling to or living in high altitude locations. It also supports digestive and intestinal health and ensures a healthy liver. So 1 capsule twice a day. Essentially, it's 50 milligrams of chlorophyll per capsule. Now, with the concentrate drops, all does the same thing, but your dosage is take 18 drops in water twice a day. And with that, you will get 100 milligrams per serving. So you double your dose. I may probably split the month and do about a week of this just to start getting my body acclimated, and then probably switch to this as we get closer to taking off for Mount Whitney. I'm sorry if I'm talking really low. It's the morning and I have roommates, so I don't really want to wake them up with my vlogging. But yeah, those are the 2 things I got. Those actually, the liquid capsules of the chloroxygen, that is actually what I used to prep for roller derby in Denver a couple years ago. So I happen to know that that works pretty well. I'm also supplementing some B12, and I'm pretty exhausted. I have no idea how this hike is gonna go. No idea what to expect. Only that I'm going to pace myself and do my best, and that there's no competition, so really there's no pressure. It's just to establish a baseline, and that's what we need to figure out our training routine and how hard we'll need to train before getting to Whitney so that I don't die. Never done Mount Baldy. Excited to see it. I'm gonna hope that that excitement carries me through my exhaustion. Pretty sure coffee will help, but yeah. Stay tuned. I just got smacked in the eye. This is Riza. This is Simon.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. Little Billy goats. We are at the ski hut. I did not film any of the trek up. But yeah, we're at the ski hut. Forgive the wind. I did not film on the way up because trekking poles, serious elevation, baseline sorting. And we've got blue jays. Gorgeous blue jays. One up there. One on the rock saying hello. So yeah, baseline time, I guess we'll call it 2 hours even to get from the Baldy trailhead to ski hut, which I guess for baseline is not too bad. I probably got dizzy once or a couple times, mainly looking at and zooming in on the phone. Busy day on the trail today, but yeah, we're gonna see if we can hang out and wait for our buddy Simon's friend, who's hosting the ski hut this weekend, I guess. See if we can go inside when he gets here. I gotta put my shell on because now I'm freezing.
I'm finally seeing it clear, and I know just what you are. I wish somebody would have told me, yeah, that the bed feels warmer than it ever did when you were by my side. And now I don't have much, but baby, now I got my pride and my stride and my hindsight. Hey, I'm 20/20 in hindsight, and boy, you let me down, but I got up on my side.